Welcome back, everyone. We're just about to start the third session of the day. Yeah, entertainment services. Yeah, what can I say about entertainment? It's always been a service, and I think these days we're seeing the shift from the lean back experience to the lean forward experience, where actually it's not a straightforward lean forward experience, but it's really, where co-creation is really becoming more and more relevant in this lean forward experience. And and so we have these 4 great speakers coming up who is exactly going to talk us through entertainment services. So all yours. This is, we have from Buddha Creative, Patrick Lithander, and we have Sandra Kröger.
Yes, perfect. From Raskas.
Okay. Okay. All yours.
Okay. Thanks. The next 15 minutes we're going to talk to you about electronic beats. Electronic beats, everyone is talking about content marketing as a new trend within the last 18 months, and everyone is predicting content marketing is getting bigger and bigger and more important. And to be honest, Deutsche Telekom, with its music sponsoring program, Electronic Beats, is doing this since more than 10 years in a fantastic way, and we are very proud to be part of the family and to be responsible for the magazine and the website and the social media channels. So short introduction to us, and then we go directly to Electronic Beats, and especially to the editorial work we do every day, every minute. Buddha Creative is one of the biggest corporate publishers in Germany. We try to be ahead or at the top of producing ideas for content marketing solutions on all channels, and especially in cases when we need deep analysis into figures, we partner with Raskas, Sandra and Ralf, who help us figuring out the right system, the right idea. The website has a long story, to be honest. 18 months ago, it looked a bit more like Dazed and Confused. Then we took over, and we had a new site idea. We said it's literally taking your digital daily. We had a new website every day with all new articles every day, and you could navigate, where's my mouse here, to the further day and to the next day. But after half a year, we found out that this idea, something like reinventing the newspaper for the internet, was a very good idea, but it did not work out with the audience. We didn't find all the users who were coming every day. We had a lot of users, but they weren't coming every day to the website. And so we changed the system. The system looks more now like a news site or like a website with news elements. And how this works and how we are working is going to be shown in a video, unfortunately with a lot of music, but in German texts. So ask the guy or the girl next to you for translation, or ask us afterwards. Sorry for that, but I hope you like the music and the pictures.
Die Deutsche Telekom hat mit Electronic Beats einen ganz neuen Ansatz geschaffen, der Markensetzung und Verlängerung. Heute ist es extrem schwierig geworden, diese sehr begehrte Zielgruppe der internationalen digitalen Innovatoren zu erreichen. Und insofern ist es was ganz Besonderes, was geschaffen wurde mit der wirklich gelebten crossmedialen Plattform.
This is our office. Mit electronicbeats.net haben wir das redaktionelle Hub für die Musiksponsoring-Aktivitäten der Telekom geschaffen. Was wir machen, ist, dass wir die redaktionelle Arbeit sehr stark data-driven basiert profilen. Das heißt, wir monitoren die Themen, die draußen im Netz diskutiert werden, und übersetzen sie in redaktionelle Formate, die wir auf electronicbeats.net spielen. Wir tracken diese Formate, wir können es täglich sehen, wie sie funktionieren. Diese data-driven Vorgehensweise ermöglicht uns letztendlich,
ein zahlenbasiertes Fundament für das Bauchgefühl der Redaktion zu schaffen.
Es ist, als ob wir die Oral History der elektronischen Musik schreiben. Leute sprechen zu uns, Leute teilen mit uns ihre Geschichten und ihre Philosophien und ihre Gedanken. Und wir übersetzen das für die Leser und User und Besucher unserer Kanäle.
So this was a short moment of our editorial work. We are, as you can see, quite excited to be part of the family, and we were lucky to win some prizes only in this year. So also the festivals honor our activities on this field. Like I said in the video, we were talking about the website is working like the hub for all the activities. So the website gains users from different channels and brings also users to different channels, like the YouTube channel, the radio, the festival, the print magazine issue, and so on. And on the other hand, we gain the users also back from these channels. So we see that we talk more about the total reach of the whole program, and we see that we gain a lot of traffic, of course, of the website. Second most is YouTube, and of course Facebook as the main traffic driver to the website, and also from the apps coming. What we see is, in talking about the social visibility, Google Plus is great for us when you look at the tools, and if you talk about internal reports. But the fact is, it's a great visibility, but it's no traffic. So we have a very little traffic, and the main traffic comes from Facebook and Twitter, and that's where we focus on. A very big surprise for us was Flipboard. We came up with our own magazine within Flipboard just some weeks ago. And within the shortest time, we gained more than 10,000 users per month with another 100,000 impressions. And this was really astonishing for us because we've never seen that before, and we're going to enhance this. Second thing is what we see. We have a very good ratio from readers to likers. So every 6th or 7th reader is liking one of our articles. So with the sum of our articles, we gain more than 1,500 likes, which is quite nice compared to Spiegel or Focus, I have to say, from my colleagues. And how we are working on this is going to be explained by Sandra.
Yeah. Yes. So what we found out when we took over together with Patrick is that the social factor is quite strong on electronic beats. I mean, a few years ago, social was a big issue. I remember 3-4 years ago, everybody tends to have a Facebook like button just because it's kind of cool or easy to implement. But then after, let's say, 1 or 2 years, everybody understood, okay, what do we gain from it? Where's the return on social? And nobody really could calculate this. But now we see like the rebirth of social factors also for electronic beats. And this very simple graphic is a key graphic for us. Because what we need to do, and what's the goal also from the editors, is to create really engaging content. I mean, it sounds pretty straightforward, but in the past it was more about quantity, spamming Google with content, with empty content probably. But today you need really to focus on quality, because what Google changed, let's say like for 1.5 years, is that they really value high social involvement. So before it was more about meta tags and, you know, H1 headlines and whatever, you know, all these issues, but now it's really about engagement. So instead of just going to create good algorithms, Google changed and factors in social factors into its ranking. And so what's the best indicator for good content is when people like something, when they share something, when they write comments about this. And this is really something new. It's more about quality and not just about quantity. So if you have good content that's shared, that's social, you will get high rankings. And that's so important for us, for the reach. And of course, on the long term, when you're ranked highly on Google, you will get new users. And this is what we call the social boost. And that's really the key factor, which is also very important for the editors to understand. It's not just about writing a good article, which they probably personally think is interesting, but they really get instant feedback from the readers. And from a strategic point of view, we need to create this circle. Here we have one example. If you look at the bars, the magenta bar is the social Zugriffe? Traffic. And the gray one is direct traffic on the website. And you see the high impact of social traffic on the site. The numbers are the days after publishing the article. You see there's a boost on the day number 1, and on day number 5 you see somebody shared this article somewhere and generated new traffic. And here is another interesting phenomenon we see. This article you see on the right side has been published in March, and to be honest, nobody was really so much interested before. And then something happened somewhere in the social net in August, and you see what happened. So it gained, this article gained a really strong boost like 5 or 6 months later. Here's another curve, you know, all this term long tail. We have the same phenomenon on electronic beats, like 1% of all articles generate 60% of the total traffic, and 90% generate 10%, and the rest is somewhere in between. Of course, the goal is always to go to the 1%, but there we talk about main acts like Depeche Mode, Lana Del Rey. These are really main acts that are very much shared within the community, but very often we see very niche articles creating the same boost. But we don't say, okay, let's get rid of this 90% on the right side, because from a strategical point of view, Electronic Beats also targets niche customers or readers as well. So this ratio is quite okay for us, but of course we tend to go to the left. Of course. Okay, and here is this kind of schedule how things are done in the team. So at 10 o'clock the articles go live, and every day we are surprised what the user is really reading, and also after so many years we are still surprised what has been read and what not. So mostly we are not right with our predictions. And at 10 social seeding starts, and 2 hours later or so we look at the figures, and when we see certain articles that are really shared or massively, we invest some more extra work into it. We add some links, we add more text, because we know, okay, we expect new users to come to the site, see this landing page, and we then invest into this article, but not beforehand, because it would be too much workload. And then on the next day, the same routine again. So we come to the conclusions presented by Patrick.
So what we said is we tried to, in former times, figures were felt like the enemies to the editorial stuff. And what we could change was the editors now really like to work with the figures, and together with the figures, we deliver a solid base for the editorial daily work. And that's what we've seen. And they are having more and more fun also analyzing the figures and betting on articles. And so it's more a game than a pain. The growing impact of social, Sandra was talking about, brings us to some challenges. We are not really always sure who's the real target group, what are they expecting on the website. So the bounce rates will rise, which was something like always a horror picture for everyone looking at the figures, but the more you get from social media, the higher is the bounce rate. This is totally normal. We only have to deal with this and try to send out editorial glue to the readers when they come to the site and to stay there and then to read the next article. So the website is, our site, Electronic Beats, and I guess all the other sites are never done. They always have to be adapted the whole time. And we see what is the people don't come anymore via the homepage. They come directly to an article or to the category site. So we have to see, do we have to adapt them, and how will we address new users? And the base of all is figures are nice, and design is very nice, and features are very nice, but as long as we don't have compelling content and editors with passion for their profession, you can do whatever you want, it won't work. And only if this comes together, then also the users are expecting or accepting company logos next to their singers. So we believe in ideas and content, and in God and the rest.
And we believe in data. Exactly. Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you. German Punktlichkeit. Okay. Right. Wow, questions already. Magnus.
Yeah, hi. Thank you. Very interesting. I'm curious about how you look at sort of quality in relationship to journalistic integrity.
So we didn't get it.
For instance, Miley Cyrus made a complete fool out of herself some weeks ago on the MTV Music Awards. Did you write about that, or is it just feel good? Is it very sort of whitewash content, or do you take the bad stories as well?
It's not a whitewash content.
It's not?
No.
So you write about that stuff as well?
Sorry?
No, so you have sort of that integrity you can write about?
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, cool.
Okay. Anyone else?
Some more music?
No? Okay, great. So thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah. Now we're ready to get the next speakers up. Thank you.